Hi guys, Sherry here from NoFX Giving Crew. How's it going? So this is going to be a Divine Feminine reading for January 11th until the 17th. Oops. So I'm just doing it this way just to speed the reading up a bit. Seems to be taking a little bit longer each video I do. Okay, so this is going to be your present position, throat chakra. Okay, this is your foundation. Moving on. Wow, that's a repeated card. The Divine Masculine also got that. Your recent past is Solitude, Major Arcana. Okay, so what you want as an outcome and likely to get. Balance, 11. Your crossroads position, material and spiritual prosperity. That's the Six of Pentacles. What your fear or resisting is the Star card, Hope, another Major Arcana. The internal environment, this could be for you or for someone you're inquiring about, and transformation. So Major Arcana, that's the Death card. The outcome for this side is intuition. Wow, she keeps showing up, eh? So this is Major Arcana. It is the High Priestess. Okay, so for the energy surrounding you is Choose Wisely, another repeated card. For your summary outcome, wow, Power. Major Arcana, this is Strength card. And for your final outcome is Crown Chakra. Beautiful. Okay, so that was John Holland, Psychic Tarot, and this is Colette Baron Reed, Enchanted Map. So I'm just going to pull one card from this deck. And I'll read it for you. Follow the leader. Alright, so I'll have a look at these and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've had time to reflect on the cards. I think I'll give an overview here. It looks to me like some communication needs to occur. There's a feeling of being left out or locked out, a disconnect, and the need for balance as well, both spiritually and physically. So the theme I'm seeing here is to go within, to listen to that inner voice, to seek the answers. Okay, so I'll start with this card here, which is the overall energy. So this is a repeated card. It showed up in the Divine Partnership reading that I did last week. So it was on the male side, and it was at the center of his reading. And the way I described it, actually both these cards were in his reading, but the way I was describing it is that he's turned his attention towards negative thoughts. He feels disconnected, bored, unable to move forward. You feel stagnant, or you feel that things just aren't happening fast enough. So yeah, that's the Four of Cups. So overall energy is that focus on the negative. Oh my God. That's the card that was underneath that. Okay, so the energy that is the foundation, the energy that you're coming in with, and is the foundation of the reading, is moving on. So this is a repeated card. The Divine Masculine got this card as well. So the overall message from his reading was moving on, moving from turbulent waters to more calmer waters. So this is a Six of Swords. This is air, communication, thought. So you can see here that this person is turned from the dark into the light, and he's moving in a more positive direction. This is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a completion, a major completion of a cycle. You're done. You're moving on. So the energy that is in your present position is the throat chakra. So this is thought. I know. It's communication. So it's inner communication as well with yourself. It's your inner hearing, listening to that inner voice. It also talks about, saying what's on your mind, speaking up and speaking out. If you have something to say, then you need to say it and don't hold it in. So the energy that is in your recent past position is the Hermit card, so solitude. This speaks of going off on your own, seeking rest, seeking solitude, detaching yourself from society, not really needing society to exist. You don't believe in the rules or conditionings, so you're completely disconnected from society, and you are using your own wisdom to guide you. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's the Hermit is holding a lantern, and it's the Star of David. It's inner wisdom or inner knowledge that you're holding in your hand. So this also speaks, of not looking for your answers from the outside world, but to turn inward. So a lot of major arcanas in this reading as well. You've got 8 of them, which is a lot. Those are major energies. So for your outcome position, you got another major arcana, and this is Justice, which is balance, number 11. So this speaks of balancing your inner and outer world. And it all has to do with your perception of your outside world. However you perceive it is a reflection of what's going on inside of you internally. So, and also how you react to it is a reflection of yourself as well. So it's about seeking, that balance, finding that harmony between the two. It also speaks of, karmic cycles as well, and that this karmic cycle is in your favor as well. So there's going to be, triumph and success as well. For your crossroads position, you got material and spiritual prosperity. So again, this speaks of a balance between the external and internal, spiritual and material. And he's standing at the rail here, and now you're looking out at all the possibilities. You see a bright, happy future ahead of you. So this could also indicate that you might have like a sudden or unexpected bonus, paycheck, or some type of material gain. and Spirit is telling you to share that wealth. So you keep that that prosperity pump continuing. So if you give, you will receive as well. What you're resisting is the Star card. This is Hope, Major Arcana. So this speaks of your belief, how you believe your situation is to be. So you need to have hope when you're thinking of your future. This also talks about your wishes coming true. It's a wish card. So because it's in your resisting position, I see it as maybe possibly resisting the belief that you are that star in the sky, that you are the same energy that runs through you, runs through the universe. You are this amazing, spiritual, beautiful person. So you need to let your light shine so that others can see that light and be attracted to you, but also it might inspire them to embark on a spiritual journey as well. So the next card up is the Death card, and this is transformation. And this turned up in the last twin flame reading, not the one I just did, but the one before that, I believe. And it was on the female side. And I got the sense that it was something that she was resisting. She didn't want to go through this transformation because she didn't have enough information or knowledge. So she didn't want to take that chance. So Spirit is telling you to stop resisting and allow the transformation to occur. A part of you needs to die in order for a new beginning to arise. So the energy that's surrounding you, this turned up in the twin flame reading I just did for you on the female side. And this is all about making a choice to go through that transformation. But you want to make that choice, but something's preventing you from moving forward. You're stuck on that dock. You're stuck on the precipice. You're still there. But it's an energy that's surrounding you, so you need some answers in order for you to move forward. You need communication. But Spirit is telling you to go within and listen for those answers. What is your inner knowing telling you? Because as an outcome card, you got the High Priestess again. So this talks about, going within, and intuition is the language of the soul, and that's what this talks about as well, language of the soul. So, if the card talks about, if an opportunity comes along and it's knocking at your door, you might not hear it because you're too focused on the negative. And here, the opportunity is knocking once again. So Spirit is telling you to answer the effing door already. Go within and use your inner knowing. A High Priestess is the gatekeeper of spiritual and psychic, unconscious type stuff. So you are this person. You're showing up in almost every single reading that I've done so far. You have psychic abilities. You have an inner knowing. So trust that. So for the summary outcome, you got Strength card. This speaks of having the inner willpower, the not the will that is forceful, like the Emperor card, who's a leader, who's authoritative, and who forces his will in order to get results. This speaks of using compassion and kindness to, move you forward. So it's also a balance between spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional as well. So it's an all-encompassing kind of wholeness or harmony, balance. So Spirit is telling you to go within and tap into this strength, which will give you the courage that you need to move forward. And as a final outcome, you got the crown chakra, and this is your link to Source, to the collective, to the Akashic records. This showed up in the last twin flame reading I did, and it showed up as a future outcome. So that would be our present energy right now. So tap into that motherfucker and use it. Draw upon the creativity, inspiration. You are the light. You are the source. Experiencing this 3D reality. So, yeah. Overall, like I was saying, we need to find that internal balance and stop looking to the outside world. Stop worrying about what's going on with those other people in your life that are surrounding you. None of that is really important. You create your own reality. So you have the choice to create this harmonious, peaceful existence. But you have to accept that light, allow it to come in, reach up and grab it, and go through that transformation and grow those wings, or butterfly wings, and fly away. So answer that call, girls. All right, so I will read this last card for you. Follow the leader. Okay, so following the leader actually showed up in the reversed position. So reverse the follow the leader card offers a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. So there we go, that's that throat chakra. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. And that goes along with the strength card. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up proper plans. And if it's about personal relationships, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. So, as an overall message from the universe, the universe is telling you to speak up and speak out and be bold. Find that courage within you to go after those things that you want, but do it with compassion and kindness in your heart, and also give as well as receive, and keep that cycle flowing through you, that karmic cycle coming back to you in full circle, which will give you an overall balance in the material and spiritual world. All right, well, I hope that made sense to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. All right, cheers.